Hi, everyone. Jennifer joining you from the Profitable Agent. You are not an employee. I know that sounds obvious. You chose to be a realtor because you wanted freedom. You wanted to be your own boss. You wanted to build something for yourself. But here's the thing. Most realtors I meet manage their money exactly like someone who gets a biweekly paycheck and has a benefits package. They spend what comes in, they deal with taxes when they have to, they hope that next month is better than the last one. That's not a criticism, it's a pattern. And it makes complete sense because nobody ever sat you down and said, "You're now the CFO of your own company. Here's how to act like it." Today, that's exactly what I want to talk about. When you work for someone else, the financial infrastructure is built for you. Taxes are deducted before you see a dollar. Benefits are handled. Retirement contributions come off automatically. You just spend what lands in your account. It's simple, it's clean, and it requires almost no financial thinking. The problem is, a lot of realtors carry that same approach into self-employment. Money comes in, money goes out. If there's something left, great. If not, the next deal will cover it. Sound familiar? But that system, or lack of one, was designed for someone with a guaranteed salary, not someone whose income can swing from one month to the next. When you run a business and manage money like an employee, you don't just stay stuck, you fall behind. And you don't always notice it's happening until you do. The employee mindset says, spend whatever you have. The business owner mindset says, decide what you keep. So, what does that look like to manage money like a business owner that you actually are? It means your tax obligation is accounted for the moment the commission lands and not figured out between April and June. It means you pay yourself a consistent amount so your personal life isn't held hostage by when your next deal closes. It means you look at your expenses the way a CEO would. Not, can I afford this, but is this producing a return? It means profit isn't what's left over at the end of the month. Profit is the first decision you make when money comes in. None of this is complicated, but it does require a shift from reacting to your income to actually managing it with intention. You didn't leave a job to build a business that runs you, you left to build something you control. Here's the honest truth about why this pattern is so hard to break. When you're in production mode, prospecting, showing, negotiating, closing, your brain is fully occupied. The financial side of the business becomes something you deal with later, and later becomes never. Can I hear everybody say later becomes never? Let's see that in the comments. On top of that, most of the people around you are doing the same thing. This is regardless if they're new in the industry or they're seasoned vets, whether they're earning their first commission or they've sold their 50th house this year. I'm not even kidding, guys. This happens at every level as a realtor. That feast and famine cycle has been so normalized in real estate that it just feels like part of the job. It's not a red flag, it's just Tuesday. But normalized doesn't mean necessary. And what I've seen over 11 years is that the realtors who make the shift, who start managing their money like the business owners they are, don't just feel better, they actually perform better. Because financial stress is a distraction, removing it frees up an enormous amount of mental energy. You can't think clearly about growth when you're quietly anxious about cash flow. Try and say that 5 times fast. You built a real estate business. You take on a real risk. Let's be honest. You manage real relationships and deliver real results for your clients. You deserve a financial structure that matches the business you've actually built. That shift doesn't start with earning more. It actually starts with deciding to manage what you already earn differently. If this landed for you, if some part of you recognized yourself in what I described today, I want to invite you to a 30-minute clarity call. In this call, we'll actually look at your numbers, identify exactly where the gaps are, and map out what needs to change to get your finances running the way your business deserves. The link is in the description. Grab a spot and let's build something that actually works for you. Jennifer from the Profitable Agent out.